Hey, what's up?
What's up?
How you been? How you been?
All right. Spring break.
Oh. Wait, is this your first year, second year out there? What is it?
I'm welding, so it's just an advanced course. You know, it's like they just made it a couple years ago, just developed it, and it's like an advanced for your welding certificate.
Yeah. Well,
So I'm gonna get it at the end of April. I'm gonna have it.
you'll be done.
I got 7 more days of this class and 13 days to get my cert. It's the best drink ever.
Hey, last time you were here, we went over that day. The day Johnny passed away. Johnny and Mason were killed. Go over that day with me again, as far as you talking to him on the phone and stuff.
Alright, me and my girl were at my mom's house.
Okay,
you know.
what time were you guys at your mom's house?
Like evening, you know what I'm saying? Like evening time. I don't remember exactly what time. Like last time I probably didn't remember what time either. It was around the evening, doing laundry. Cause we just bought a washer and dryer just recently.
So you're saying evening?
Yeah.
You talking like 5, 6 o'clock?
I say we left about, I don't know, maybe 8:39. Like when we're in the city, we're at my mom's house. You know what I'm saying? Leave, maybe come back. You know what I'm saying? We're in the city. We're just at my mom's. So that's where we stay, is in my mom's house. You know, cause that's the house we're at. You know.
What time do you think you got there?
I probably got there earlier in the day, but throughout the day, she probably started doing laundry probably about maybe 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Well, you know, I was probably there most of the day.
Did you see Johnny that day?
No, I didn't see him that day at all.
What time did you start talking to Johnny on the phone?
I probably talked to him in the morning, but when I started talking to him, like I talked to him every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? When he was
Okay, but when? Yeah,
but
that's what I'm.
He probably called me in the morning when he woke up around like 1. You know what I'm saying? He sleeps in a lot. Sleeping a lot, so he probably called me around noon, 1. You know, I probably talked to him, and then when I talked to him, I think I talked to him when I was at my mom's house, and then when I left, we talked. And
Did he call your mom's house or you on your cell
my
phone?
mom's house phone, probably my cell phone.
So Johnny called in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
But you never saw him.
Not that day.
Okay. When did you guys start making plans for him to come over?
I was about to leave my mom's house. Well, he said he was gonna when he gets Lisa gets off work, he's gonna come over, and then it ended up being I think about like 9:30 when we got home from my mom's house, and then I was talking to him on the phone, and about 10:30 he called me. He said he was gonna come over, and then I was like, no, it's too late. I'm going to sleep. I got school in the morning.
Okay, you talking or texting?
Probably talking and texting. I mean, I don't know.
You had told me your phone was about to die.
Yeah.
Do you remember where you were at when you told him my phone's about to die? I can't
I
talk.
was at home, I'm pretty sure. If you check on his phone, you'll see it from my cell phone, and then it was called on the 402 number. 402-4177, that's the house phone out there.
Well, I'm not going to check your phone.
Well, I'm saying, my phone is probably still not in there, but I'm saying if you check his records, it'll see him calling my 787 number, and then that, after I told him about to die, then you'll see the 419-402-4177 number. You'll see that that's when he called the house number.
So you left your house. You left your mom's house around 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Something
You're
like
driving home. Which way did you go home?
Airport, straight down the airport.
Straight down airport.
Yep. That's where we always go unless we're down by Heather Downs. We just got hip to the turnpike.
Okay. So you're straight down airport between 8:30 and 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You're talking to Johnny or you're texting him, both?
I wasn't probably talking to him the whole ride. Probably talking
Okay.
or texting. I don't know.
Somewhere in here though, you tell Johnny my phone's about to die.
I think it was close to when I got home. Right about when I got home, phone's about to die, and then I think I called him from the house phone. You'll probably see if you see the records, the 402 number. Call him. Then he called back like twice after that. the house phone twice after that.
Okay.
It'll show that.
Did you tell Larry you were coming over here?
Yeah.
What did he say?
You know, he said, just call me when you're done.
Okay. All right.
He was gonna, he wanted, sounded like he wanted to come with me, but I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go down there real quick, talk to him, you know.
Okay.
My mom went in there yesterday.
Who else did you talk to when you were on your way home?
I can't even remember, you know. I don't know.
Other people though?
I mean, probably I wasn't on the phone too much. It was my girl and the kids in the car.
Yeah.
I probably wasn't sitting there calling numbers back to back.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Probably nobody, to be honest.
How'd your meeting go yesterday? Okay.
Yeah.
Your mom was down here.
Oh, was she? Yeah, she told me she was coming down here.
Yeah. Did you talk to her about it?
I was at her house when she left.
She talked to you about what we talked about?
A little bit.
What'd she tell you?
She told me that she just was asking questions like, she's scared of Chris and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's talk about Chris for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about your brother? I mean, how do you get along with your brother?
We don't get along.
You don't get along at all?
I got his girlfriend pregnant when he was locked up.
I heard the story.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
But,
Well, it was a long story. You know.
yeah. Well, whatever. Well, are you scared of your brother?
I mean, not scared of him, no. We fought a few times, like really fought, you know.
Yeah.
He's a little bigger than me, you know. Well, not bigger, but a little stronger.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Is he? How much older is he?
2 years.
2 years older?
Yeah, 2 years. Well, I'm not scared of him.
Do you hang out with any of the same people he hangs out with?
Well, I mean, back in the day, yeah, but I don't hang out no more, and I don't really think he does much anymore. I ask everybody that you talk to, I don't hang out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hang out with nobody. You can ask everybody that you ever talk to, they'll say he's at home with his kids. You know what I'm saying?
The day that you were at your mom's house doing laundry and stuff, was Chris there?
No.
If you're over there, does Chris come over?
Sometimes, yeah. Like, we get along, we don't get along, but we always, we got a short fuse with each other, you know. We don't hang out, you know what I mean? But when we're around each other, we can deal with each other, but we start getting on each other's nerve quick. Like, I'll say something stupid to him on purpose, or he'll say something stupid to me on purpose, and we'll just, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they won't really be on purpose. It'll just be because he got in the back of his mind, this fucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the back of his mind. Like,
You mean that keeps coming up? What happened?
Yeah, probably, you know what I'm saying? He's probably still pissed at me, so he says something cocky, you know what I mean? And we end up arguing or something. So, really, we get along when we're around each other, but we can't be around each other for too long.
Yeah.
You know? We just don't hang out, you know?
Well, we've interviewed a lot of people, you know. I mean, you know, we've talked to a lot of people. I mean, you hear, I heard they had to come down and talk to cops. And do you have a feeling about who might have done this?
The person I thought had done it, I already passed the lie detector test, so, you know. Person in my mind, the only person I could pop up and be like, oh, I think he did it.
All right.
I already passed the lie detector test.
All right, you're talking about AP.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you think he'd have done it with?
See, I have no idea. You know, I know.
I think you do have an idea.
I know who it was when AP came into my house. You know what I'm saying?
Who was he with?
Well, this is what the word on the street was. He was with Mike Gonzalez and Adam Gonzalez. It was them three.
When they robbed you, AP was with Mike and Adam Gonzalez.
That's what the word on the street was. You know what I mean? That's the word on it. That was the word on the street. That wasn't, you know, for facts, for sure. I never even know if AP was actually the one did it, but that's what everybody said.
All right. Let's take Mike and Adam Gonzalez out of that picture right there. And you got AP. Who else?
I have no idea, to be honest. No idea.
What about Chris?
My brother?
Yeah.
He don't like AP. They tried to kill me. You know, like my brother's not gonna hang out with AP. You know, they came in my house shooting. He ain't gonna hang out with AP. He don't like the kid. He wanted to fight him, and I was like, bro, just leave it alone. I don't know if he's the one that did it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to come right out and ask you, did you ever make the statement, I think my brother Chris did this?
No.
You didn't say that to anybody?
No.
So if more than one person would have sat here and told me that Tone said that he thinks his brother would have done this, everybody else is lying?
Yeah, they have to be. They ain't hearing from my mouth, I'll tell you that. People talk, you know.
I know people talk, but I think you're lying to me right now, Anthony.
No.
I think you have a feeling of who might have done this, and the reason you have that feeling is because, do you know something?
I know nothing. I knew something that everybody knows. And if you could ask everybody this question, I told you that. I told everybody, I'm not no snitch, but if I know who did it, I'm telling, period. You can ask everybody. Everybody heard me say that. You know what I'm saying? That's the point blank, you know? If it can happen to him, it can happen to me and my kids and my girl, you know?
You're right.
You know?
There's a killer out there.
I know.
And, you know...
And I know it's not my brother.
You're involved in stuff that's, you know, that I don't give a shit about. I don't care what you do. You know? Everybody's talking, Anthony. Everybody knows everybody's business. We know everybody's business right now, okay?
Everybody knows everybody's business, but they don't know the correct business, you know?
Well...
You know, people say stuff just because they got lips. A lot of people talk just because they got lips.
You know, when I get stuff corroborated by more than one person, and they don't know each other, but they hear stuff, and I hear stuff, I start tending to believe. But...
So you believe that I said I have a feeling my brother did it. If I said I have a feeling that my brother did it, then obviously I don't know for a fact.
I'm asking you, did you make that statement to anybody? And you said no. But I think you did make that I have a feeling my brother may have been involved in this, or may have had something to do with this.
I'm pretty sure I never told nobody that, you know?
You're pretty sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I never called or came out to nobody and said, oh, I have a feeling my brother did it. You know?
What if I told you I think your brother did it?
I would say, I don't think so.
That's all you'd say.
He told me he would take a lie detector. I don't hang out with him. I don't know what he does. You know, I know he used to do some fucking shit, and I know killing people.
Well, tell me what he used to do then.
You know, check his records. You know.
I don't want to. You telling me?
Check his record. He has armed robbery. You know, you know, check his records. You know.
Did you hear?
He was always a thief.
Let me ask
I
you
was
that.
never. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I didn't hear he was a thief. I heard he was a thug. Anything.
Thug.
Well, I think from what I hear, he was capable of anything. He's capable of walking up to somebody, shoving a gun in his face, and robbing him right on the street. He knew you had money. He was going to take it.
I don't know about that. He's always been broke. You know what I'm saying? He never has.
Well, walking up to somebody and doing a street robbery doesn't mean you're loaded.
That's not what he does, though. With all his robbery, stealing is always breaking in the car. You know what I'm saying? Breaking in the car, stealing the car, something like that.
What do you go to prison for?
What? Unlawful sex with a minor and armed robbery. But it wasn't.
That's not breaking into a car, man.
It wasn't him, though. He was with somebody.
It's never him.
I'm just saying, he was with somebody.
Okay. Whatever.
He didn't have a gun with him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the one with the gun.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, I can't sit here and tell you 100% fact that he didn't do it because I don't know. I wasn't there. You know? I don't know what you want me to say about it. You know? I like to think he didn't do it, but... you know what I'm saying? What do you want me to say? I don't hang out with him.
I don't want you to tell me he did it.
You know?
I want to know, and this is going to stay right here. I think you have a conscience. I think you have what it takes to be a good person. You know what I mean? I know you are.
No, I know.
And you know what? I don't think you were involved in this. I don't think you did this. But I think you have that something's eating at you type thing. You know what I mean? Like you want to say, hey, look, do I think my brother might have had something to do with it? Yeah, because this is the way my brother is. I've heard from other people that you're concerned about what happened. That shows you have a conscience, all right? What I want to hear out of you is, look, yeah, I said that, and I'd like to know why you feel that way.
I really didn't tell nobody I think my brother did it, you know?
All right, didn't do it. May have had something to do with it. May know something about it.
He doesn't hang out with anybody, you know. That's see, I've heard somebody said they seen your AP and your brother together, but I think that's total bullshit because my brother and AP put a gun to me and started shooting at me. You know, I don't see that my brother would go hang out with this kid. You know what I'm saying? He when he seen him, he called me like, Tony, I'm about to beat his ass. I'm like, bro, leave it alone.
How long ago was this?
I don't know, when I got out, like October. You know what I'm saying? And I said...
When did your brother get out?
May May? What? Wait. May 29th. May 29th, yeah. But, and he seen the AP talking, I'm about to beat his ass. And I said, bro, leave it alone. All that's going to do is cause problems. You know, you're going to do that, then he's going to come try to find me. Bro, just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's the one that did it for sure. They were masked up. I didn't see nobody's face, you know. And I ran out of there. I just ran, you know. I don't know. I didn't get hurt, you know what I'm saying? Just leave it alone, you know. So I don't see him going out hanging with AB, period. You know? Period. Would you hang out with somebody that tried to kill your brother? You know?
Well, it doesn't sound like you guys...
We have problems. We have our own problems, but he's still my brother. You know what I mean? Like...
So, this is a situation it is.
He's always
your brother's going to kick your ass. But if he sees somebody else kicking your ass, he's going to kick their ass?
Yeah.
He'd rather kick your ass than let somebody else do it? You know what I mean?
Basically, yeah. I mean, he's always had my back. Until I was 13, 14 years old, he never, or maybe even later than that, he never let me, everybody that tried to fight me, he's never let me fight. He would be the one. We've always had problems. We've never been close, but that's my brother, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's my brother. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. He did some fucked up things to me, you know, stole from me, did some fucked up things to me, but end of the day, he's my brother, you know?
Did you ever hear him say, I'm going to hit a lick, I need to hit one big lick?
I've heard him say that, yeah.
You heard him say it since he's been out?
I mean, when he first got out, I wasn't out. I was at CTF. So when he first got out, I didn't really see him, and I heard he was doing real good. You know, everybody was telling me he's doing real good, but he was just on this hunky shit. Like, oh, what? I'm a white boy, hunky, you know, like, fuck niggers, you know, that shit, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, besides that, he was doing good. He got a job. You know what I'm saying? He got a little job, but he hurt himself, had to get stitches, and then I heard he was doing real good for the most part. And then, you know, then I heard him say, somebody told me something about he was going to hit a lick, you know what I'm saying? Corey?
Corey who?
Corey LaPointe. You guys went to talk to him yesterday.
Yeah. Let me ask you about Corey LaPointe. Tell me about Corey LaPointe.
He's probably the biggest bullshit you ever met in your life. You know, he's a family guy, though. He likes
the
kids. I've known him since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been best friends, basically, since I was...
He tell you he was down here?
Yeah.
What'd he tell you?
He told me he wasn't down here. He told me that you guys went to his work.
Yeah.
So, is that true?
Okay. Well,
he's a bullshitter.
I want to see what the truth was.
You know, he's a bullshitter.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
When he was younger, he told me his dad...
Well, his name came up, so we looked him up.
Yeah.
Okay. But he really didn't have much to say.
Yeah. I mean...
He told us that he's got a job. He said, I stay away from, you know, most people. I can't be involved. But he said he's been a friend of yours.
Yeah, me and him has been best friends since we've been little, you know?
Yeah.
Me and him, he stays home. He don't hang out with nobody. He goes to work and hang out. All I do is go to school and hang out with my family. But then when we don't, when we ask everybody, I don't hang out. And ask everybody, he don't hang out with people. But me and him will meet up once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Hang out for a few hours. And, you know what I'm saying? We always stay in touch.
Does he know your brother,
yeah,
Chris?
Yeah.
How good? How well?
I mean, when we were young, Chris used to be around. He used to be around. They know each other, you know?
You know, your brother scares a lot of fucking people.
That's why nobody would come over back in the day. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. My friends wouldn't come around sometimes because they wouldn't want, because they were scared of him. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't want to be around because they're scared of him. You know what I'm saying? And people wouldn't come around because they're scared of him. That's why people got all these accusations. Because it's not that they think he did it. They think he would be the only person capable of doing it. But that's what I'm saying. That's why people are saying this shit. Not because they have a feeling he did, not because they have any proof he did. They're just saying it because they were scared of him in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why this is being talked about, because people are scared of him because he could fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he could fight good. You know what I'm saying? He you know, bottom line, that's it. You know, that's it. He could fight. Nobody could beat him up. And he was bipolar. He liked to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like. Right. He would fight for his friends. If any of his friends had a problem, he would be the one taking care of it. He wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? He felt, you know what I'm saying? That was just him, you know?
What do you think your mom said?
I know what he is, but I know he's not a killer, you know what I'm saying? I know how he wouldn't murder somebody.
Well.
You know? I know he's fought a lot in his days, did some fucked up shit, stole money from people, but I know...
What do you think your mom said to us yesterday when we said something about Chris? What do you think she said? How would your mom react? How do you think your mom reacted when we said, could Chris be involved in this?
I figured she'd probably be hurt.
Like, well, what would she say? Would she be pissed? Would she yell, scream?
She might be irritated to the fact that somebody thinks that because she knows that he's not a killer. You know what I'm saying? I could see her that.
You know, being a killer is this far. It's a step about this far from aggravated robbery. You know what I mean? Killing somebody.
Yeah, but I heard this wasn't just killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? I heard this wasn't just running up to him, shooting him, and leaving. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
this is somebody that
this is a killer. This is a killer. You know what I'm saying? This is a bad fucking person. You know, whoever did this is.
Do you think whoever did this went there with the intent to kill somebody, or do you think they were there looking for something and something went bad? It went too far.
It depends what story is true. It depends if the story that I heard is true.
What'd you hear?
I heard that they what I hear all the details about that. I've heard they got shot in the back of the head. I heard they got strangled. I heard they got Lisa's fingernails got ripped off. I heard I heard all Lisa's fingernails were ripped off. They tortured her. I heard her head was almost severed off. I heard they got one shot in the back. I heard a whole bunch of different stories. You know, I mean, if they really pulled her fingernails off and almost severed her head off, they were coming there to kill him. You know what I'm saying? They weren't coming there.
All right, what if I told you that her fingernails weren't torn off and her head wasn't severed?
Shit, so that's bullshit.
Well, I'm not saying anything. Yeah. I'm saying what.
And how did they get shot or did they get suffocated? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the coroner already reported how they died in the paper. Died of asphyxiation.
That's yeah.
Right.
Yeah, fucking.
So did you hear anything about anybody getting shot?
Well, when it first happened, I heard they got execution style in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? That's the first story I heard.
You ever seen Chris with a gun?
It was a long time ago. Yeah.
Does Chris have a gun now?
No.
Where's Chris staying now?
With down Wright Street. You guys know Wright Street. I think it's like 629 or something. Like no, I don't know what the exact address is.
Are you nervous?
What?
Are you nervous?
I'm kind of pissed off.
Why?
Because, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just coming trying to say just because they were scared of him that he's a killer. You know what I'm saying?
You know what though? I've got a stack of fucking Crime Stoppers like this with Chris's name on it.
People want, you know, I heard there was a $35,000 reward, and I bet a couple
there ain't
of them
no
from Emily Bobian.
No.
You know?
I'm not going to tell you who they're from because I don't know.
I know who they're from, most of them. You know what I'm saying? Probably her, John Fay. You know what I'm saying?
Who are they?
My baby mom.
Oh.
I know they are. You know what I'm saying?
What, saying you did it?
No, saying him because she's the one that turned him in last time. Or took the reward. Last time.
Who's your baby's mama?
Emily Bobian.
All right, tell me about the night didn't you get into it with her one night? Somewhere?
At this friend Slay's house.
I got that police report.
Yeah.
What was going on over there then?
Okay, look, I'm at my friend Slay's house. His
All
girl.
Right, we're talking about who?
John Slay.
John Slay. Yeah. And Mo was there. Mo got his ass kicked.
No, that's not what I heard. I don't know, that's not what I heard.
He went to the hospital.
Mo told me he fucking was trying to black his own eye and fatten his own lip and go to the hospital and press charges on him. That's what
All right, tell me what happened.
But
you're at John Slay's
apartment.
apartment.
I'm at John Slay's house. Slay's girl is saying Emily was talking the shit about you, talking about you don't do shit for your daughter, you do shit for the other kids, not her. You buy them other kids whatever they want, not her, which is bullshit. Every piece of clothing that girl got on is from me. Every shoe I bought her own son. They were shoes and shit. Everything that's bullshit. Trying to say when I brought my daughter home, I would shove her in the door and just walk away. You know what I'm saying? Just straight bullshit. Because she's a fucking lying
So then
bitch.
she shows up.
And then she shows up there like she's on her way. She shows up and
what'd she show up there for?
What?
What'd she show up?
She showed up there to get a perk.
Okay.
Yeah, from Slay.
All right.
Yeah, she showed up there to get a perk.
So what are you doing in there?
What?
What are you doing in there?
Just chilling. We've known each other forever. Me, Mo, Slay, we're friends, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you talked to John since we talked to him?
Faye?
Slay.
Oh, Slay, yeah.
Yeah. You tell him?
Well, I think Mo's the one that told me, actually. I'm friends with Mo. I'm not friends with Slay, really. Me and Mo are friends.
Well, you were at Slay's house.
Mo was there. I met Slay
Slay came in and talked to us.
Oh, yeah.
So what were you doing at Slay's house?
What?
What were you doing at Slay's house?
I was at Slay's house with Mo.
Doing what?
What do you mean doing what?
What were you guys doing?
You could say I was doing perks, but I drug test drop every week. So, you know.
All right. So you're over there with Mo.
I drop every single week.
Okay. I don't care what you do.
Oh, I know.
If you're doing perks,
well, I'm not. Period. You can say that I drop every single week. Okay. You know, I've been dropped 4 times.
So you can stop it. You can't leave those friends behind.
What?
Can you leave those friends behind or not?
Yeah. I mean, what do you mean leave them behind?
I mean, they're still using.
What? Yeah. I mean, I heard they're real bad, but yeah. Anyways, besides the fact, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't hang out with them. I hang out with them once in a while. Yeah.
So she shows up to get a perk, and you guys go at it.
We don't go. Here's what I say. I say, Emily. I said, here's the first thing I said to her. Emily, come on, sit here and tell the truth. All you can say is I'm behind on my child support. I don't. Like that's bullshit. I don't leave my daughter behind me. Every single. Like I asked Shanice. I said, Shanice, what have you seen her in? Old Navy clothes, right? Because I bought a whole wardrobe. That's all you see her in. And Emily, all she kept yelling is, pay your child support. I said, okay, I'm behind on child support, but she got everything she needs. Because here's the reason I don't pay my child support. Because Emily just wants the cash, then she'll go spend it on drugs. That's why I buy her the shit. I buy her the clothes. I buy her the shoes. I buy her what she needs because Emily will go. That's all she wants is the money to spend it on drugs. Period.
You know she's gonna come after you if you don't pay it though.
I understand that, but I that's why if you see that little girl, everything you see her in is all the shit I got, everything I got her. You know what I'm saying? But she's gonna go spend it on drugs and she's gonna lose them kids. I swear. Her son that almost she had, she was fucking that. That's why he had to wear a helmet. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. I hate that girl.
All right.
But we got it. We were talking to her, and she started trying to yell at me, get in my face, point in my face, and I just put my finger in her face, and she tried to yell, "Oh, he's pushing me in my stomach!" And she called her boyfriend John to come down there. And I'm like, and then I walked down there. She told John was supposed to meet me at my car. I walk right into my car and leave, and he's nowhere in sight. And then he calls my mom talking about he's going to beat me with a baseball bat. So I called him back like, for real, bro? That's what you're going to do, bro? That's what you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, first, he's like, oh, she said you pushed her in the stomach. I said, bro, you know that bitch. She told John and Mo, Slay and Mo that fucking, you got a little dick and she doesn't like fucking you. She just talks shit. She just talks shit. That's all that bitch does is just talk shit and say lies. When my brother was with her, she would tell people, oh, this guy tried to hit on me just so my brother goes and fights the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just she starts shit. She's a drama bitch. That's why I was never with her before.
This Slay guy, did Johnny ever buy perks off him?
I don't think so. I don't think Johnny and Slay really knew each other.
All right.
I know Johnny knew Mo, but he didn't like Mo. You know, Johnny ain't like Mo.
No, not Mo, but Slay.
Yeah, I don't think he knew Slay, though. I think he knew Mo, but not Slay. He seen
Who's
Slay.
Peanut?
Marcus. Marcus, probably.
Marcus who?
Marcus Payne. Yeah.
You know where he lives?
No, I couldn't say. I haven't seen him in at least a year before I was locked up.
Okay, well, Johnny supposedly was still buying his perks off some dude named Peanut. What's Peanut like? Is Peanut would Peanut? Let me ask you this: would Peanut front Johnny? You think some dope? Johnny can't pay for it. Would he go after him?
No, Peanut's not. Peanut's what I'm laid back. Cool, you know what I'm saying?
What if Johnny owed him $4,000 or $5,000?
Shit, I imagine. I heard Mo owed them fucking that much money, and I don't see Mo, you know.
Mo loaned Johnny that kind of money?
No, Mo owes Peanut's brother that type of money, so I don't, you know, obviously Mo's still living. But
how old's Marcus, you think?
I think around my age, because we played football together.
What are you? How old are you?
22. We played football. We were in the same football league, Stars League.
Who coached you back then?
I was playing for the Redskins, so it was Coach Kieran, Coach Sonny.
You remember Coach Shermahorn?
For what team?
I gotta remember, but I know he used to.
No, I played for the Redskins. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Really dead honest. If I knew anything, I'd put it on my grandma's ashes, my grandpa's ashes. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know, and I honestly, you know what I'm saying, maybe, yeah, before it might have ran through my head, like, maybe Chris might have had something to do with it, but I you know what I'm saying, I don't think so.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think so.
This is the deal. I got information. Marcus?
That is...
Marcus Payne.
Marcus. Yeah, dang, he looks skinny now. Is that recently? Oh, my...
That's 4 years ago.
I was about to say he looks like a little kid. It didn't almost look like him.
He's 5'8", 140.
He's a little chubbier in the face, though.
Is he?
Yeah, well, last time I seen him, he was.
Okay.
I said, I ain't seen him about a year, so
Listen,
I was like, damn.
I've been getting all these Crime Stoppers. I've been getting information from other people. People are talking. So, I brought you in here to see how you feel. I'm not going to tell you right now that I'm accusing your brother of killing anybody. I wanted to see what you had to say about it. All right? You got anything else you want to tell me about it?
Not really. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say he doesn't have an anger problem. Say